Now then everybody, I figured it was time to do a new Suno AI video because I've added loads of new features to it since the last time I did one. But this is just a quick one to show you the main one which a lot of you have been asking about, which is isolating the vocals. Now it isn't all that great at the moment. It is pretty much just typical sort of AI stem isolation. So you do just get the vocals isolated from the original track. I don't know how it actually generates these tracks. I'm assuming they're just sort of done on the fly rather than actually producing each separate track and then putting them all together. Right, but you can actually isolate vocals on it now. I've tried it out a few times, right, and it depends on the actual sort of songs you're doing, whether it works well or not. But let's have a look at one of the songs I've done recently and have a go at it with that. So then let's do it with this song, which you may have heard on my Instagram just recently. This is one of the ones that I did for a laugh, obviously. It is, of course, about P. Diddy, because P. Diddy's going down. Right, so let's have a listen to the actual song itself, and then let's see what it sounds like when we isolate the stems. So there you go. Right, okay, let's have a look at how you do this then. Right, when you click the three dots where you usually see the button to tell it saying create and so on, they've actually filtered all these down so all the creation tools are in one space. So we've got this little menu here. Right, we've got extend, which you know how to use that one. Reuse prompt, you know how to use that one. Cover song. This is a new feature that we've brought in, which I'm going to have a look at in more detail once it improves, because at the moment it's just in beta testing. And to be honest, at the moment it's not great, but when you do get it to do something good, it is quite good. It basically just takes one of the songs that you've already created and it can just like do a new version of it in a new sound. It's a bit like a remix button, really. Right, and then of course there's the important one here, get stems. Right, so when you click get stems, what it will do is it will create two new files. One will be the vocals and one will be the instrumental. So let's have a look at what happens. Right, so you can see there it's generating the vocals and the instrumental. It does take a little longer to do this than if you would have just created a brand new track. Right, but we'll have a listen to what it sounds like. I haven't tested it with this song yet, but this is one of the newer songs, so it tends to work better with a newer song. Let's see what it sounds like in a minute. Right, so we have the vocal there now. It's finished analysing. Right, so let's see what it sounds like. Yeah, Diddy's going down. Oh yeah, Diddy's going down. No more flashing lights, no more golden crown. From the high-rise life to the prison gown. Oh yeah, Diddy's going down. You had the world wrapped tight in the fist. Now your things are screaming, can't resist. You party with Francis, Hollywood's elite. But even the mighty can't land on the feet. Right, so like I say, that's just been isolated from the original track, as though you would if you're isolating the vocals from an existing piece of music with some sort of AI tool or whatever. Right, so with that coming through with TV speakers, you might not be able to hear it very clearly, right, but it has got a lot of artifacts in it, but it is usable enough, right, to do something, at least with if you wanted to get a vocal covered later on, which is what I'm finding a lot of people want to use this sort of thing for. They're not actually wanting to use the original material. For obvious reasons, it's AI generated, and when something's AI generated, well, you can sort of like tell quite easily when something's just generated directly from AI. Right, but yeah, that's the tool that everyone's been asking me about. Yeah, like I say, that was just a quick one for now, just to show you that little trick, because obviously that's one of the main one you've all been asking me about since I started showing you all this AI stuff. Right, but I am going to do something about the cover tool when it actually improves a lot, because like I say, at the moment it's still in beta testing and it's not great at the moment. They actually gave you loads of free credits to like use it at first, because obviously they knew it wasn't particularly good. Sometimes it just gives you the same thing all over again, even if you've asked it for a different style. Right, so it is a bit of a weird one at the moment, but I do think that one will be quite good when it gets good. Right, so we'll have a look at that one sometime when it actually improves. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. I'll speak to you soon.